Hi, my loves. Welcome back. I'm Coach Naz, and today's video, I want to talk about the number one thing as a love coach to every single human being out there in the world. This is what I want you to do before you start dating or get into a relationship is to fill your damn cup instead of hoping for somebody else to fill your cup up. Because when you're waiting, hoping, looking, needing these things from somebody else, that means that that person can fill anything they want in your cup. But when you come into a relationship full, that means whatever that person is going to add into your life is just an addition. You do not need it. You do not want it. Even if that person says, hey, I'm not in love with you anymore. Yes, it's going to hurt, but you know that you're already complete and full and whole. You don't need somebody to make you feel like, you deserve love. You already know that you are everything that you ever need to be. You don't need to be more than, you don't need to be more beautiful. You don't need to be more smart. You are perfect just the way you are. And so this is what I find majority of the people that I work with is that they start dating when they don't even know, who they are. They don't know what their identity is. And they basically have not found their purpose. Now, I know that purpose is a big word because someone can say, your purpose could be just being a mother. There's different definitions of your purpose, but a purpose is something that will also find you only if you're open to it. Like my purpose, this purpose that I'm doing right now, found me at my darkest of darkest moments of my life, when I literally was just looking for hope in my life, and that is when I found it. And so I do feel like sometimes you need to go through something rough in order to find your purpose. And not many people have the time yet to do that because maybe they're a little bit younger, and that is okay. But what my biggest tip to you would be is to, yes, dating, love, all of the stuff is important, right? We're all human beings. We all want love, companion, and that's okay. But before you do even look that way, what I need you to do is I want you to look at yourself and ask yourself, am I living a purposeful life, or am I just waking up and merely existing, or merely just, going to work, going for drinks, it's like there's no, like when you wake up in the morning, why do you wake up in the morning? Because when I used to wake up in the morning, before I had a child and everything, I was just like, just waking up and see what I'm going to do today and do a little bit of makeup, do a little bit of YouTube and just see how things go. And there was no need for me. And I know it sounds a little bit crazy, but of course, now that I'm a mother, I know I know why I wake up in the morning. But when I, was my single little self, I just woke up to wake up. But when you have your purpose, you wake up in the morning like, oh my God, I have to do this, and I'm so excited and I cannot wait. It's that energy versus just like, just waking up and going to school, go to work and so the way to fill your cup is to find your purpose. And that's something that I have experienced myself. I feel like when I didn't know who I was and the kind of gift that I wanted to give out in the world, I tend to diminish, or actually I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe that I had value to offer the world. And so I just kind of shrunk. My light shrunk, and so if you enter a relationship shrunk, or you can be a very positive, uplifting, happy person, but then you still don't have a voice, you don't know the kind of relationship you're looking for, and you're looking for, or you're a little bit needy, in the relationship. You need a little bit of validation to feel secure in the relationship, a little bit more than normal. So when you're like that, then what happens is that you then attract people in your life that see you as an empty cup, and then they go ahead and pour whatever it is that they want, insecurities, blaming you for their own mistakes, so it's like, this is the only way to go about it. If you can only get the best out of life, out of a man or a woman, out of a relationship, when you get the best out of your damn self. When you don't even know what is it that you're here to do. You don't know what you're here to offer the world. It basically, what happens then is that another person is going to use you. And this is what I myself have experienced. When I don't know what my gift is, I tend to try to please another human being. But when I know what I'm here to do, it's very clear to me. And listen, by the way, my purpose will change later down the line. And some people have different types of purposes, and that's fine. But I know why I'm here. And this is something that I've always been doing my entire life. It's not like I woke up Sunday and I'm like, oh my God, this is, what I'm supposed to do. I've always been talking, trying to help people, trying to motivate people. And so it's something always within me. And the same thing is with you. You already know what it is. You already know what you're good at. You're just scared. You're just, you're scared that what if you are able to be successful in this one thing that you're so good at? What if you are able to be rich? What if you are able to attract your soulmate? Some people sabotage themselves and stop themselves from their own greatness because they're so scared of how their life will change, because for me, example, like when I started making money and I started, getting clients and starting my own business, my friends started dropping. Like the people that, they were my friend. They weren't really my true friends, but I saw that the real people that were there for me, that valued me, that celebrated my success, and even when I was down, they understood that part of me, versus people that saw me growing, and then they started talking less, they started supporting a little bit less. And so I realized, you realize this when you climb the ladder a little bit, and it's not like I'm better than everybody else or anything like that, but it's just about, I think that when you find your purpose and somebody else is just kind of surviving through life, it makes them look at you and get a little bit insecure. Like, oh my God, how are you doing that while I'm here, like surviving, and I'm not fulfilling my purpose. And so we all know what we need to do. We all know why we're here. And so the whole point of this message, this video, was to let you know that, if you're going to start dating, if you're going to get into a relationship, make sure that you are whole, complete, and your cup is full. You love your life. You have hobbies, you have friends, you're doing things in your life. You're not looking for a man. You're not on dating apps just scrolling and hoping like, come on, where's my soulmate? Like that cannot be the energy that you go into to find your soulmate, because you're literally going to find the opposite. And also one thing that I want to mention is that, actually, no, I don't know if I want to mention that. But yes, that's what I want to mention, is that sometimes when I forgot what I was going to mention. We're going to forget about it, okay? We're going to forget about what I was going to mention. It went out of my head. That's okay. I'm human. But that is all I wanted to share with you guys. I hope this video kind of just inspired you to make sure that you do find your purpose, you find who you are before you do start dating, because it's literally gonna save you so much time, headache, money, pain, suffering, crying, the dark night of the soul, just by following these two things that I just mentioned. So I hope it did help you out. Let me know if you have any other questions, and I will see you guys in my next video.